Clarks TV talking to Chance City midfielder Louis Dunne following the 2-1 away defeat here at Eastbourne Borough. Louis, it was a tough afternoon for us. How did you sort of view it out on the pitch?
Very frustrating because for the first, apart from the first 5-10 minutes where I thought they started well, we really got our grips on the game. Some of the probably best football we've played this season, and we've played some really good football at Bath, Chippenham, even the games against Dulwich. We've been in all the games. I really felt like we were dominating it on the pitch. Midfield areas, wide areas, we were switching the play, getting in behind. Obviously the conditions were difficult, but just frustration. We got into so many good areas, so many good chances to score in that first 40 minutes. And then obviously it's just an absolute fluke of a goal just going against us at the moment. And you're 1-0 and you put a pin in it a little bit because it deflates you a little bit, but we get to half time 1-0 and we try and regroup in the second half, and obviously the second half could have gone either way. I thought it was an even second half because then we were against the wind, and then they got the second goal and again that deflated us, but we always stay in the game, and Simeon's goal was a fantastic strike, and it's the same story as last week against Havant. If it's another 5 minutes I think we get an equaliser, but frustrating I think.
Yeah, and as you said, in the first half we were so on top for 40 minutes, and then their goal sort of comes out of nothing. What is it that's that last little bit that's missing? Is it a case of just not having that little bit of cutting edge on occasion?
Yeah, I think we spoke about it in the change room. I think it's a fluke goal. Like the ball, the lad, it's the first time he's beaten Guy down the left. First time, Guy did really well against him, and then that's the first time he's beaten him. He floats across up, and Ade just tries to deal with it, hits him on the leg and goes in. That's just out of the blue. When they didn't really, apart from the shot they hit the post, they didn't have anything going forward. I think, both boxes at times it's just going against us. It's the same thing. I don't like using cliches, but that really is the case at the moment. We're playing well. I know it's tough because I think I've said a couple of games where we've drawn against good teams. We're not getting rubbed the green last 2 matches. And if we take our chance in the first half, it's a totally different game, totally different story. So, I don't really like doing if buts and maybes. I'm hurting, the players are hurting, it's frustrating. But we've got to put it right next week. We're home to Hemel next week, so we're going there to win, and we need to win.
Yeah, and that goal goes in at half time. Obviously we're going a goal behind, and then kicking into the win in the second half. Does that sort of set the tone for a difficult second half?
Well, the thing is that at half time, we didn't really say much. We said a few things, but we didn't really say much because we were playing so well. We were popping the ball about brilliantly. I don't know if it's the Astro or whatnot. We were moving the ball 1-2's, got into some great positions, wing backs or the wingers and the full backs getting on. It was pretty much a perfect performance away from home in possession. And then the goal goes in and you deflate it, but we weren't. We thought, we're still in the game. And then obviously the wind is difficult, but I still think we had the ball, we had long spells of possession. They didn't really have any chances, and then the lad goes down the wing, puts the ball in the box, the lad's unmarked in the box, and scores. It's 2-0, and you're just like, how's that happen? But credit to the boys, we stuck at it, and we've got to just stick together. We've spoken there, stick together, because it's a big game next week, and then the following week I think we've got 2 or 3 big games coming up, and we can go on a run. I believe we can because of the way we're playing, and if we stick together it will turn, because stuff like that won't happen. That will hit Ade's shin and go wide 9 times out of 10, but it didn't went in today, so disappointing.
Yeah, you talk about sticking together, and that's a run of games now where we haven't won even despite some good draws. What is there anything else that we need to do to sort of get back to those winning ways and move up the table?
I think we've got to keep doing exactly what we're doing in terms of in possession and confidence. When we're confident and we look confident on the pitch, teams can't really get near us at times. But teams like Eastbourne, credit to them, they grinded it out, and we need to do that now. Do you know what I mean? We need to, even if we're not playing so well, we need to just get a result. And as soon as we get that result, I feel like we can put together a sequence of results. But it's about the next game. We've got to park that. I know it's tough even for myself. It's frustrating to change them after. I'm down and obviously annoyed, and I'm sure everyone else is as well. But we've got to park that now, and we've got to move on to the next one, because you can't do anything else but move on to the next one. And I think we do what we do in terms of in possession. We get that little bit of luck. We get a goal, we get a chance, we score again like we did against Chippenham, like we did against Bath, and we will win games.
Yeah, Hemel at home next week now, a team that's lower than us in the table. Do you see that as a 6-pointer really now at this stage of the season?
Yeah, but it's another game, and it's an important game, don't get me wrong, but it's another game. Like today we wanted to win, we felt like it was important to win, we haven't, we've lost. It's the same again next week, you know what I mean? So not too much pressure on ourselves in terms of 6-pointer. We just say, put it in front of us, do the prep, train Tuesday, Thursday, work hard, go again, play like we did today for longer spells in terms of the possession that we had, and it will fall for us, and we will get the result we're looking for. So stick together, we'll stick with us, and it will turn.
Thanks, Louis.
Cheers.